Hey, Bears fans. This is the Bears News Fan Report, bringing you the latest hot updates from our team. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on our franchise. If you thought the Bears' offseason would be quiet, think again. Big moves are on the way, and they could completely change the direction of the team for 2025. From unexpected departures to potential reinforcements that could transform both offense and defense, the decisions made by the front office will determine if Chicago will compete for the playoffs or face another frustrating season. So sit back, enjoy the video, and let's get into the details. The first big shock might worry many fans. Keenan Allen could be on his way out, and worse, heading to the Giants. According to Andre Boer-Russ, the New York team is willing to offer a 2-year, $22 million contract to secure the veteran. But is this really such a huge loss? Allen's numbers were below expectations, and his chemistry with the offense was never the best. Coach Ben Johnson wants to revamp this area, and it seems spending millions to keep a veteran receiver isn't in the plans. But is letting Allen go the right call? Rookie Caleb Williams needs reliable targets, and without Allen, the bet will be on young players like Rome Odunze and the already established DJ Moore. Now, if Allen leaves, who comes in? The 2025 draft promises to bring talented receivers, but there are also veterans available in free agency. The question is simple: invest heavily now or wait for the future? But hold on, because this isn't even the biggest twist of the day. The Bears' defense might get a monstrous boost. Joey Bosa is close to being released by the Chargers and could land in Chicago. A 5-time Pro Bowler, Bosa is still a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. But there's one issue: his injury history. His contract is massive, but if he's cut, his price could drop significantly, creating room for a smart trade. Is it worth the risk? If Bosa joins, the Bears' defense could finally become an elite unit alongside Montez Sweat. But is betting on a player with such physical doubts the best move? The dilemma is on the table, and the decision could completely change the team's strategy for the draft. Speaking of strategic decisions, another name that deserves attention is Kyler Gordon. The young cornerback shined as a slot corner and could be a key piece of the defense for years to come. The front office could keep him for a relatively low price now, but if they wait too long, his value might skyrocket. The question is, renew now or risk losing a talent for a higher price later? And finally, the last big unknown: who will be the ideal partner for DeAndre Swift? The front office is looking for a new running back to share the workload, and there are plenty of options in the market. From versatile Aaron Jones to the physical powerhouse Najee Harris, to the risky bet on a recovering Nick Chubb, the Bears need to make the right decision to balance the offense. With so many moves on the horizon, it's clear this offseason could define the future of the franchise. But now I want to hear from you. Which of these decisions will have the biggest impact on the Bears? Leave your opinion in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because tomorrow we'll have more exclusive analysis on the Bears News Fan Report. It looks like the Bears season is far from being calm, and every decision made now could define the future of the franchise for the next few years. With so many possible roster changes, the big question is whether the front office can balance the finances while keeping the team competitive. If Keenan Allen really leaves, the pressure on Caleb Williams increases, making it essential to find a reliable target for the young quarterback. At the same time, the possible arrival of Joey Bosa could transform the defense. But is it worth the risk considering his injury history? And what about Kyler Gordon? Has the front office learned its lesson, and will it ensure the young talent stays before his value explodes? And of course, the running game needs reinforcements. Choosing between a veteran from free agency or a young prospect from the draft could shape the attack under Ben Johnson's leadership. The Bears are building a promising project, but there are still many unanswered questions. Now, I want to know your opinion. Which of these decisions is most important for the team's success? Is the front office on the right path, or are they making mistakes that could be costly? Leave your comments, turn on notifications, and stay tuned because the coming weeks promise even more twists for Bears fans. As a Bears fan, I see this offseason as a crucial moment for the franchise. The possible departure of Keenan Allen doesn't worry me as much as it might seem at first. Yes, he's a big name, but his chemistry with the offense was never ideal, and investing heavily to keep him might not be the best choice. If the front office is confident in the development of Rome Odunze and the consistency of DJ Moore, then maybe the best move is to look for a younger third target or even invest in the draft. The possibility of bringing in Joey Bosa leaves me torn. There's no doubt that when healthy, he's one of the most dominant pass rushers in the league. But it's that when healthy part that's concerning. If we can get a favorable contract, it's worth the bet. But paying a high price for a player who has missed so many games in recent years could turn out to be a huge mistake. As for Kyler Gordon, there's no debate. Renewing now is essential. He's become a pillar of the defense, and the front office can't repeat the Jalen Johnson drama. Signing a contract now, before his market value skyrockets, will be a smart move and would ensure stability on the defensive side. And when it comes to the running game, Ben Johnson seems to have a clear plan. I'd be excited if they brought in someone like Najee Harris or Aaron Jones, who could share carries with DeAndre Swift and create a more dynamic attack. But honestly, if the draft has a good option, I wouldn't rule out the idea of investing in a young and cheaper talent. Overall, I see the Bears with a solid foundation and the potential to compete strongly in the coming years. But everything depends on making the right decisions now. If the front office messes up, we could end up wasting the best window of opportunity we've had in a long time.